What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Red Corn. I'm back with another ill-prepared knife review video. I got some more knives from Timbo437, and today I want to talk about the Civivi Cogent. All right, this has been a really popular knife this past year. All right, there's a big button lock craze, and I see the button lock waves come in, you know, here and there. It's like all of a sudden there's a big craze, and it dies off, then it's back again, and you know, there's a lot of hype surrounding the ProTech Malibu, and it is a great knife. I have reviewed it, but let's talk about something more budget oriented. All right, so the Civivi Cogent is a great option to tickle the itch. I think it's a great knife, and I personally would buy this knife over the Malibu after holding the two and having handled both. For the price, I like this knife much better. This knife comes in at around $69, so it's a $70 knife. The materials aren't quite as premium, but that can be forgiven given the quality of the knife itself. All right, so we have this nice clip point blade. It is 14C28N on the blade steel. It is like a black washed finish, and it's very nice. It might even be DLC. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a black finish blade. It's very nicely done. We have jimping here on the top, a swedge on the top of the clip. All right, the knife is very sharp. I also like the blade stock is pretty thin, man. Pretty thin, right? Which makes a nice slicey knife. So I can definitely appreciate that. All right. G10 on the handle scales. It's got some sort of milling and texturing and design and stuff like that. That's all cool. Milled stainless steel liners that are coated black as well. It is a button lock, plunge lock. All right, so it's not a liner lock style button lock. It's a plunge style button lock, which is one of the strongest locks that you can get realistically. This knife runs on bearings, so that aids to the nice action. The flipping action is really good. It's fun to play with, and I think that's going to be the main draw to somebody wanting to buy this knife, is the fidgetability. But what you also get when you buy this knife is a well-rounded blade. All right, the blade is definitely a well-rounded blade for EDC. Like I said, it's slicey. The blade shape is a classic blade shape, a nice piercy tip on the front. So that's going to be good for pretty much all your tasks, from food cutting to box opening, or if you want to hard use the knife. I believe the knife is going to hold up well to some hard use as well. All right, black stainless steel hardware. Okay, we have a deep carry pocket clip with recessed screws, which is nice. Black standoffs here. Everything is black. The knife is completely blacked out except for the little C for the Civivi on the captive pivot. Okay, so the ergonomics are good. The thumb jimping is well placed. It doesn't have a choil, but the flipper actually for me has doubled as a choke up. I feel confident enough that I'm not going to cut myself in this position. So if you had to choke up, I think this is a great, you know, it's great. It's done well. All right, so I can appreciate that. The regular grip ergonomics are really good, especially I have larger than normal hands. This feels good in hand. I can definitely appreciate it. I like the blackout look. I know that there's some other variations and models available: purple, stonewash, bead blast. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Civivi's really good at doing the finishes. And the flat grind is done really nice on this knife. So overall, I think it's a really cool piece. It even has a lanyard spot here, see? So it's got an extra standoff here so that you could slip a lanyard through here, and you can have a lanyard if you want to, but it's not like a big, the lanyard hole is not taking priority over some of the other features here, over the pocket clip or something like that. So really nice, right? And for 70 bucks, I can definitely vibe with this knife. I think it's a great piece for $70, all right? 14C28N. According to Larry Thomas, is the best budget steel that you can use. All right, and I think that he's probably right. It's a very well-rounded steel. It's a Sandvik steel, and it's just good stuff. All right, so no quarrels with that. The flipping action is solid. The closing action is great. It's just great. It's a good little piece. I can't find anything that I dislike about it. And I personally would like to purchase one of these in the future, because I think it's a great piece. I would totally carry this as like a work knife, as a you know, like a beater knife. I could totally carry this knife. I like it. I like the blacked out look. Very cool. All right. So I want to thank Timbo437 for sending this in, along with many other knives you guys are going to see. I got about 7 or 8 more knives from him to review over the days to come. And there's some really cool stuff in there, so stay tuned. I'm very excited about it. So let's go over my EDC. Today, I'm kind of wearing a dressy watch. I'm wearing the Orient Bambino, right? It's got a domed sapphire, or domed crystal. It's not sapphire, it's mineral crystal. A nice classic looking watch, and it has a lot more depth than you can see in a picture because the domed crystal really gives a really nice magnifying effect. I really like the way this watch looks. It's slim, it's trim, and the price point's pretty good. I think they started around $200. You can pick them up on the secondary for around 100, 150. Lots of different variations. Orient makes a great watch, so Orient Bambino. Olight i5R, rechargeable, all right? Great light. You guys have heard me talk about that one before. Axial gear pinch bar. I'm going to be putting this to use today. I have some tiling work today, and I'm sure this is going to come in handy. I am carrying the Axial OTF, the shift, all right? S35VN, aluminum handle scales, out the front, automatic knife. Very, very nice. You guys have heard me talk about this. I do have a affiliate link in the description as usual, and you can get 10% off these. They have really, really good knives. They compete with the big dogs, all right? USA made, can't beat that. For my fixed blade, Bark River Adventurer L-Max, the beautiful purple scales given to me by my wife for Christmas. Fantastic little knife. I will do a review on it soon. Carrying the Taurus 605 357 revolver, and I am carrying 357 loads for defense in here. I like this really, really good budget piece, and it's a good knockaround beater, but the quality is very, very good. So I definitely trust my life with this gun, and I'm carrying that today. Kydex sheath up front. And my Bumblebee smoked oysters, brain food. You guys know I've been eating these oysters, man. I love these things. I eat a box every single day. Mammoth Headgear, Mountain Trucker hat. Go check him out. He's a one-man show. He's doing really big things. I really like the company. I like the guy. I like the product. That's the most important. The product is probably the best trucker hat they've ever had. Quality is really good. But what I like the most is it fits fat heads, right? The sizing is like 7 5/8 to over 8 inches. So definitely a nice piece. It's getting windy out here, guys. If you like this kind of video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell your boy Salty Redcorn what you want to see. I'm going to do my best to make it happen for you. And until next time, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.